full-grown guys. And I think that's a testament to the training between Pat Buck and Brian Myers. And now the mood is absolutely just changed.
His opponent, accompanied by the Barbarian Shernoff. He is under watch by the International Barbarian Advisory, Yoscifer!
Yoscifer, in what many would probably say would be one of his biggest single matches to date, Dave, one-on-one against the best wrestler alive, Platinum Max Caster. I mean, not only Max Caster's resume as a Creative Pro graduate, in Creative Pro on the independent, in WrestlePro, but also in AEW. As an AEW talent, you know, Yoscifer has a very big opportunity here against Max Caster, who is also a former WrestlePro champion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still very hard to figure out Yoscifer, and now he's got himself a Barbarian. I can tell you right now, there's something that's clicked recently with somebody like him, and as oddball as he is, and unorthodox, you know, he's really turned the corner. And tonight, like you just mentioned, a win over somebody of the likes of Max Caster will go very, very, very low in his career.
You know, wrestling veterans will tell you, Dave, and I'm sure you know this like verbatim. I learned this in the short time that I actually trained in the ring, so I realized I'm much better used on this table than in that ring. But they say that the two most important matches on any show, the match that opens the show, and the match that closes the show. So again, that added pressure of like, hey, there is something, as you said, we can't explain it, we don't know what it is, in Yoscifer, but there's something there. He has a connection with the Rahway faithful, which you know is something that is earned, not given, here in Rahway.
Yeah, it's not just a catchy phrase or anything like that. He's like you said, he's got this connection with Rahway, and somebody like Max is not going to be fooled by any of this hype. He's going to go right in there and
Lock up to start here, and you got to wonder where Caster is going to take this, the unorthodox style of the Barbarian Yoscifer.
Dare I say, maybe even the strength advantage goes to somebody like Yoscifer. Like I said, unorthodox style of professional wrestling, but overall, like I feel like he's the bigger guy.
Is the bigger guy, does have the power advantage, sneaky speed out of Yoscifer as well. And again, you have those unorthodox techniques, those barbarian maneuvers that he utilizes. You know, again, this man is like, what would have happened if Steve Rogers had been a barbarian, frozen in ice, and then thawed out? That's basically the story of Yoscifer.
Where in God's name did you get that?
Well, that's what I was told. Yoscifer was found as frozen in ice, and then they unfroze him to study him for science, and the man was still alive.
I've also seen Encino Man, so I get it.
Right, and then trained to become a professional wrestler.
He's in the juice. Anyway, back to the action here. Oh, wait a minute.
For a side headlock, and
that's not taught here, by the way.
That is one way to do it. That's those barbarian maneuvers we're talking about. Back body drop there by Yoscifer. Double axe handle, clothesline.
Latin Max in a bad way right now to start this one off.
Now, there are many people in the last maybe like 4 to 5 years that only know Platinum Max Caster as a tag team specialist, but he has a heralded singles career. And Yoscifer also has a very great somersault.
Yeah, well, here comes another cartwheel, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Boom! On demand.
Obviously, you can see I failed gymnastics in high school. Can't tell the difference between somersault and cartwheel.
That's the thing. I have a daughter who excels at all of these things, so I can name them. It's very easy. It comes very common now.
As you said, Yoscifer has Max on the ropes, going for a fourth cartwheel here.
Max, he's had enough of this crap. Look at him. Right up in there. And now look at that with a little bit of like a chicken wing.
How that shoulder jammed right into that top turnbuckle there. Now a baseball DVD almost out of that.
There's like a headlock Yeah, you're right. You know what? You nailed it. Because I'm like, well, no, it's kind of, all right, you know what? Yeah, let's go with that. But it was all muscle, and that's to say, like, while we think and say that Yoscifer could be the stronger of the two, one segment is Caster.
You got to remember now, that shoulder that got rammed into that top turnbuckle, you got to wonder if it's going to play a role in the remainder of this match. Here. Yeah, but I would think that a one-armed barbarian strongman still has a bit of a strength advantage.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, he's going to be a fighter to this. He knows the levels this can take him with a victory here. So you know he's not going to just lay down and just kind of quits here. He's going to give you everything he's got from his arsenal of offense.
And now, Caster off the rope, back elbow shot here. Nope, thought he was going to go for a cut. Yep, there he goes, covered by Caster.
Kicked out there by senior official Stephen Dumang. In control of this one.
He looks like somebody I've seen before, but I can't seem to place him.
I don't know who you're referring to.
Yep. I'll try to figure it out before the end of the broadcast tonight. That's for sure. Okay. We got a Max opening the show and a Max closing the show tonight, Dave.
How about that?
Bookended by Max.
That just happened. Whoa! All right. Not a fan. Max is not a fan of the Barbarian on the outside.
He might be the only male in Rahway that's not a fan of the Barbarian.
I'm down there.
Did you hear the pop she got when he came out?
Oh, yeah. No, she's great. I'm not sure if she knows what's happening right now.
This is true.
To be fair.
This is true. We do not know.
I don't know of her extensive knowledge of professional wrestling, but it doesn't matter because she's there to root on
Yoscifer.
Correct.
And now Yoscifer once again using the... Oh.
He hit that shoulder again, yeah.
He went right to the bicep with that kick, and now roll up, and Caster!
Oh! Not only did he
get it? I don't know, wait.
But the Barbarian's on their apron, and she's got to get out of harm's way, man. Because
the Barbarian, what a move by the Barbarian there. She essentially interrupted the 3 count because I think...
Whoa. Come on, Max. Don't do this.
Now, this is not right.
Don't do this. Not here.
She is simply...
Put the lady down.
Out here with Yoscifer.
She is scared out of her mind right now.
Oh! Drop kick. I didn't know the Barbarian could get up like that.
Well, you have to do that when you have somebody like the Barbarian by your side. You got to get it up all the time.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. And you hear the Rahway faithful here.
There we go.
Big boots.
That was flush.
You gotta think, if he was still with us today, legendary Frank Goodish, the man known as Bruiser Brody, would be proud by what he's seeing here out of Yoscifer.
I very much see the comparison and the style and the work. And now trying to get that Rahway faithful back in this one.
That left arm seems to be the only arm working. That right arm is hanging at the side of Yoscifer. Who needs an arm when you can bite?
I mean, but here we go.
You tell the Barbarian he's been...
I'm not telling the Barbarian anything. Or the... Oh! Spike!
Bulldog by Yoscifer, cover. 2.
Whoa!
And a kick out at the very last second by Platinum Max Caster. The best wrestler alive lives to fight yet a couple more moments in this match.
And now, you got to wonder where the desperation starts to play into this one. You don't want to go to the well too many times, but now he's trying something different. Oh!
Seen this maneuver before out of Yoscifer.
Into the ring usually starts a match. I don't know if that was going to be effective, but now left going up. Nope.
Yoscifer.
Whoa!
Dodging him twice. Caster now skinning the cat, keeping himself on the apron, but met there by Yoscifer. Yoscifer climbing up.
He's got him by the curls.
I've seen him come off the ropes before, but not exactly a place where Yoscifer is the most comfortable. setting him up here. Maybe you're looking for like a.
Looking for a superplex is what he's looking for, but he just
Looks like
can't
he was
see
trying to hook that knee too. Maybe looking for a super perfect plex off the top, maybe.
That would be something special if he hits it. Now, wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. He's in the drop zone here.
Max got through.
Time for
mic drop. Cover. And that's it.
That's all she wrote. All it took, Pete, was that very small fraction of a second. That's all it took. Take advantage of that.
That's a man right there. What a reign as a WrestlePro champion. And you got to wonder if Max will try to find his way back to that WrestlePro championship that was taken away from him. Way too short of a reign, in the words of Platinum Max Captain. But a big win here in the opening match of Better Than You. And listen, we've talked about it since April. It's been all over social media. The main event tonight has been written since the moment the 10th anniversary show went off the air. Student, teacher, Pat Buck, the Rahway legend, the WrestlePro legend, the man who built this place from the ground up against the AEW World Champion.
I mean, he has been on a tear of his life, obviously now getting back Triple B and everything like that, but tonight it could be a whole different ball game because, listen, student, teacher, normally you would give the nod to the teacher, but I don't know if there's that many people on a burner like MJF right now, so it's going to be interesting.
Regained that Triple B, his third reign as AEW World Champion, defeating Darby Allin. And you got to wonder, he lost that championship on the road to this night and regained it right before this night happened. So, you got to wonder if that gets into the mind of a Pat Buck. When he wasn't the champion anymore, maybe, okay, it's just not as much pressure now.
Yeah.
But now you're stepping in the ring with the man who holds the top championship in the world, many would say, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship Triple B.
All right, but listen, let's get back to the ring here as we got a lot more action to call all night. Okay. Look at this guy.
The following contest is an I Quit match and is for the WrestlePro Shotgun Championship. Introducing first the challenger, representing the Aces of Space Academy, from Sector 732, weighing in at 215 pounds, Moonshot Max St. Giovanni.
It looks like Max St. Giovanni, MSG, got what he was politicking for backstage. I heard him going to everybody who was anybody who was a decision maker backstage saying, if I got to have this I Quit match with Colton Charles, I want that championship that he carries around, that shotgun championship, put on the line.
Well, he should have also went to a different barber, but I digress with that one as the big stepper is in the building.
And introducing his opponent, also representing the Aces Space Academy, from the city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and ask where he's at. Weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the first and defending WrestlePro Shotgun Champion, Colton Charles.
You see that title that Colton Charles has around his waist? That is the Shotgun Championship. That is the title that was christened and born as a part of Shotgun Thursday nights every first Thursday in Union, New Jersey.
I can tell you right now, as locked in as he is. Wait, hold on. I'm just going to say, if Max had any prayer, he would have to jump on him early. And there's a super kick.
This is an I Quit match, ladies and gentlemen. The only way for this match to end will be for one of these two competitors to say the words, I quit.
Call it how it is, guys, but Colton was coming in here, and I like, listen, we all know he likes to have a good time. He likes to do his big step thing, and then get the crowd involved. There's a demeanor on this man's face where this has been boiling over for months and months and months, and now he finally gets his chance to get his hands on MSG.
And not in any capacity, but as we said, an I Quit match.
Yeah.
I spoke with Colton Charles earlier tonight in the back, and he said, I am going to take every single opportunity I can in this match to inflict as much pain and punishment on Max as I can for all of the things that he has put the Ace of Space Academy through over the last couple of months.
Right, and the way Max his head's up. The way Max has been carrying himself lately with everything that's been going on with the Ace of Space Academy, just not having a care in the world as to who he's stepping over. We're talking about a big step out here, but I mean, wow, this crowd is in it to win it with Colton. Oh, God!
Full steam by Colton, but right into that waiting chair by Max St. Giovanni.
Look at this guy.
Playing possum, and these are the tactics.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
Chair.
Oh, no.
Right into the corner post. He could have shattered the esophagus, the larynx, multiple parts of the breathing apparatus.
Not for nothing. I mean, calling it how we see it, I can make all the jokes I want about the guy's hair, but MSG looks like he's dialing it up just a little bit more than what we're used to, right? He's the younger brother of LSG, the WrestlePro Gold Champion, right? He's always been that little brother. He's always had that little chip on his shoulder, have you? But now, a match like this, not only to make somebody the size of Colton Charles say I quit, and become the new shotgun champion.
Whoa, here he goes. Colton.
Spoke too soon.
Got right in his face, was waiting for him.
It's up right back in there. Like I said, man, this is another level that MSG is taking us to.
Working on that left arm, the left shoulder of Colton Charles, trying to use the power advantage, the very, very distinct power advantage that Colton Charles has over MSG.
No, not for nothing, like we said to you before, no go on that one, but no! This is definitely a different level of MSG, right? And we said he's going to dial it up. We get that part. But what I'm saying is, I've never oh boy. Oh man, just dropping just bizarre words here.
Yeah, you said, listen, Max once again. Max has been on a mission. He has said that he no longer thinks that the vision, the leadership of his older brother, LSG, was what was needed to take the Ace of Space Academy to the next level. He felt like he knew what it needed.
MSG has been all over this match. It's, oh my God!
Went for that cosmic kick and was met with a massive chair shot by Colton Charles.
Holy hell! Listen, anybody at home right now? Wrestling, they can make it look good. No, he just got hit in the face with a chair, Pete.
And now Colton is bending that chair across the back, the mid-spine.
You want to talk about anger and aggression coming out of this kid. I don't even think he can breathe to say I quit.
Taking that unbridled. He is unleashed at this point, Dave. Listen, this is months, close to a year of frustration.
Oh, it's coming out right now.
On Colton Charles. And listen, LSG has held him back. GKM has held him back. Everybody has held him back. Look right here.
Watch
Goes that
shot.
cosmic kick.
Fastball, bang! Holy hell.
That's a strike if I've ever seen
me the
one.
second time. What a shot there.
And now Colton's in orbit with that one.
Yeah, I mean, now Colton's dialing it up here, man. Enough's enough. He's looking to make not only just quick work of MSG now. Make a statement and drop.
Placement. MSG put that chair in the corner. Cosmic kick.
Right in the temple. How is he up? How is he functioning right now? I'm concussed. Just
listen,
watching that twice.
And he might be concussed, but we all know sometimes they're just running on adrenaline. Running with just that goal in mind.
He's running for the Advil later on. This is insane. Now, oh boy.
Stacking the chairs there, putting Colton on top of it. What is MSG thinking here? Moonshot going up top, maybe.
Is there a chair on Colton right now? Is that what he just set up?
No, there's 3 under him.
Now, wait, Colton's back up. Nice right hand.
And now Colton meeting Max St. Giovanni up on the top rope.
Trying to rake the eyes, which is obviously perfectly legal here. And underneath, heads up now. Oh, boy.
Power bomb onto the chairs. And you see Max looked right at the ref and said, ask him, and got out of the ring.
Max getting out of dodge, but also...
Oh, no, is that what I think? That is the same kendo stick. That is the same kendo stick that he attacked Colton with at the 10th anniversary show, Dave.
Yep, that looks familiar, the red and the black. And now he's going to try to make an example out of Colton Charles, trying to not only, like I said, capture that shotgun championship, but also end the man's career before it can begin.
This is one way to bring the bigger man down to size. Cutting off the air supply, and now kendo stick shot to the back.
Like a young Giancarlo Stanton.
But notice, Dave, on that second shot, he's aiming it more at that left shoulder and shoulder blade, the same shoulder he was stomping on with the chair.
Now listen, let's not forget where Max gets his stuff. His older brother is the gold champion, so he's got to learn somewhere, and this is what happens. This is the translation. Now there's handcuffs. Now what?
Trying to
heads up.
Handcuff Colton to the ropes.
Oh!
F5.
Ish.
Yeah, ish. He might still be spinning.
Look at that F4.
Well, it was enough to stop the assault of MSG, and now Colton again.
Freight train!
Speared him into the next galaxy.
See what you did there? Because Ace of Spades. Got it.
There you go.
Got it, man. Pete's on his A game tonight, folks. He crosses that one off his... I had to hit that somewhere.
There you go, right? And getting that speed up again.
Oh, my
Another one.
God! Like a young... I don't even know what. He just floored him. He floored him.
The force of that spear, the same level as the G-force of a black hole.
Oh, boy. I mean, listen. Colton Charles, I don't know if you have to go this route, to be honest with you.
After everything he's endured, Dave.
That's very true, though.
At this point.
Everybody has a breaking point.
You know, physical abuse, emotional abuse, being betrayed by a person he considered a brother.
And now, he's got nowhere to go.
And the look in Max's eyes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Listen, you got to respect it. He's still fighting though.
Get the fight. Oh, he sped up to the...
With the handcuffs attached. Hey,
yeah!
Max St. Giovanni's got no
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God!
3 spears in a row.
If you want to live to see another day.
No!
He ain't letting him quit. Now he wants to bring his brother in. Get out of here.
Together, please, Colton, think about it. Don't forget, Colton, please. I'm sorry.
He's begging.
He's begging for his luck. Get out of the way, ref.
He didn't say I quit. Wait,
did he say it?
I didn't hear him.
The referee making
discretion.
Hey, you know what though? The referee, like you said, referee's discretion. He's gonna make sure he prevents anything from happening.
No, he's not preventing this. Colton will not be stopped.
Is his brother gonna come help him? I don't know.
Well, listen, I saw the Ace of Spades Academy in the back hallway, a small huddle, and the only thing I heard was Colton tell them, no matter what happens, I'm taking care of business tonight, and I think that's what he meant right there. Colton Charles, after damn near a year of having knife after knife after knife stuck in his back by Max St. Giovanni, finally.
Look at this, the impact, my God, how does he
That was the first one There's number 2. And one more for good measure.
Yeah.
All while Max's left arm is handcuffed to that top. Well, he might have broken ribs.
I was going to say broken ribs, separated shoulder, broken spirit, everything. MSG, boy, oh boy, you got some explaining to do. You got some recovery to have. But man, oh man, that is an incredible follow-up. Colton Charles, you can't say enough about Colton Charles. The guy's built like a star, right? He is a star in the making. We all know that. But tonight we saw a whole nother level of Colton Charles. Tonight, we might have seen the end of MSG. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV.
You got to wonder, when he came out, it still said representing the Ace of Space Academy. You got to wonder if it's still going to be that way now that this is over. Are they going to be able to reconcile, or is this still going to continue? And how far is this going to go? I mean, we know that his brother, the WrestlePro Gold Champion, is in action later tonight. So you got to wonder where his head's going to be at. He just saw his younger brother, granted well-deservedly, get destroyed by a member of his own faction.
It looks like he's still trying to fight it, see another day, but I don't know what day that is. Better be a new day.
Let's not forget, still your shotgun champion, Colton Charles in that one.
Absolutely. Back to the ring for Mr. Franklin Myers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WrestlePro Women's Championship!
Here we go. You want to talk about somebody with lethal feet, arms, legs, head, the arsenal, and the debut that we're about to get here tonight at WrestlePro. I've seen her work. She's incredible. And tonight, we've got a massive opportunity, Pete.
The Kick Demon arrives in WrestlePro.
Challenger from Washington, D.C. She is the Kick Demon, Janai.
A black belt in Taekwondo. Experience at a high level in both kickboxing and Muay Thai. She was part of the first Lodestone class, as well as having received high praise from veterans like Natty Neidhart and Bailey. And now she takes on the WrestlePro Women's Champion.
Who's had her fair share of fantastic victories on the way to this status.
And introducing her opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey. She is the current reigning and defending WrestlePro Rebecca J. Scott.
Franklin Myers got a little starstruck up there, but Rebecca J. Scott coming in as the champ. And when you're the women's champion here at WrestlePro, it's a deep women's roster team.
And many people were wondering why Rebecca J. Scott was not here and did not defend that women's championship at our 10th anniversary show. Let's give you a little, those of you just tuning in, a little feedback here. Rebecca J. Scott won that championship back in November in a first blood match at Very Nice, Very Evil against our former champion, Lady Frost. She has held that title now for 190 days. This is her first official defense of the WrestlePro Women's Championship.
Graphic design here, not even close to being AI. That is beautiful. I mean, that just gets nicer and nicer. But shout out to GPW.
You know, and again, like I said, many people were wondering why she was not here at the 10th anniversary show, and I heard it from Rebecca J. Scott herself. I didn't know this until she told me. So you know that Ronda Rousey had her big return match to MMA against Gina Carano.
Sure, that lasted all about,
Right.
hiccup.
Well, Rebecca told me that she was actually requested to train with Ronda Rousey for that return fight because of her extensive experience. According to Rebecca J. Scott, she has a black belt in both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, and she actually relishes the chance to go into a striking contest with the Kick Demon.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Just like straight. Oh, here we go.
Has competed at the highest levels of martial arts competition, has denied. recently on Ring of Honor. Janai Kai is having a fantastic run. And she wants to cap it off by capturing that women's championship. And she just may put Rebecca Scott to sleep.
I just caught a tooth.
Sling blade there, but that massive
I like her.
kick. Cover. Janai kicking out, but Janai may not realize where she is right now.
Yeah, those the lights are on, but nobody's home. I mean, she got cracked right in the jaw. And listen, you got to give some credit to Scott here. I mean, she just kicked her face clean off.
But again, to Rebecca Scott's words, a background in Muay Thai and BJJ herself.
Absolutely.
You know, so
it's a great matchup put together by WrestlePro.
And I can't believe this is Janai Kai's debut at WrestlePro. Crossbody by Scott.
Look at disbelief. Maybe thought that one momentum could have carried her all the way through.
And now trying to slow this matchup down. At our 10th anniversary show, Lady Frost said, listen, I'm not done with Rebecca Scott. I still have my eyes on what I consider to be my championship. So you know, wherever she is right now, our former champion, Lady Frost, is watching this matchup.
Lady Frost currently right now in Mexico.
There we go.
Spoke to her this afternoon, and I said, hey, listen, you got your eyes on this one? She's like, glued. She is glued. She's ready to come on back. Grab herself the championship again, but she's got to earn that one.
And Rebecca's got to try to walk out of here with it, or will Janai become the brand new WrestlePro Women's Champion after tonight?
Imagine that matchup.
High-low now by Kai.
Got the crowd behind her. Big time roaring. Help.
Again, that kick.
To stop on the dime like that, Pete, and kick your leg on that high. I mean,
Thought she was going for the midsection.
Right.
And now, Pat, did you see it? That kick to the back, covered by Kai.
Whoa.
And a kick out at 2 7/8 by Rebecca Scott.
If you're just watching Janai Kai for the first time here, folks, and people at home on YouTube right now, please, if you're watching, first of all, the hashtag better than you. Put it out there on the old Twitterverse or X, whatever you want to call it. But just the look and the feel of Janai Kai with the mouthpiece, it just looked like a pleasant person to be around.
No.
Because she looks like she's just ready and willing to kick your head off at any time.
And now Scott using some forearm shots, but going to the upper, the lung region, that upper chest there, trying to like take the breath out of the lungs of Janai Kai. And met her head on there.
Back, gone.
Rebecca Scott's eyes are looking in the back of her head. Recovers, though.
Suplex there. She's got to follow it up. No gloating. Got to stay on her, Scott.
Look at that.
And this is what happens.
Right up.
Spiked her, both women down. What a match.
Thought she was going to go for a dragon suplex there, but ends up going with a Uranagi. And again, you talked about her kicks being able to stop on a dime. She moves so fast, you don't know where Janai Kai is striking.
You got to have eyes in front, back, and side. It's very impossible to prepare for somebody the likes of Janai Kai, but Rebecca Scott has answered the call thus far as we're at a standstill here. Both women now back to the ring.
And Kai able to avoid. And now, maybe beautiful kick there, and once again, locking in that submission.
Oh my God. The body doesn't bend that way. I don't care who you are.
She is bending her.
I thought I saw a tap.
Horizontally and went for that.
Oh, God.
that kick there, and Scott.
That's how she got her. Oh, she escaped with this one. Even look at the look on her face.
She can't believe it.
What a match. What a match up. Like I said, going into this one, you just didn't know. You didn't know how to feel about it. And boy, oh boy, did these women deliver here at Better Than You here at WrestlePro and Rahway.
Oh, right. And tonight, Rebecca J. Scott was just that much better than Janai Kai, but she had better clutch that championship very, very closely. Because you gotta
What's that
wonder
guy's dad?
who will be
Raising
next.
kids.
Who will be next to step up for Rebecca J. Scott? Will it be the former champion, Lady Frost? Will it be another challenger? Will Janai Kai make her way back to a WrestlePro ring to once again face off with Rebecca?
I think Janai Kai has definitely earned herself one more go at this. So, yeah, we'll see.
Send it
It's
to
gonna be good.
Franklin back in the ring.
The following contest is a 6-man scramble match and is for the WrestlePro Golden State Championship.
A WrestlePro staple. The 6-way matchup.
Introducing the challengers first, representing the Ace of Spades Academy, from 89 New Jersey Turnpike, weighing in at 201 pounds,
The long road back to GKM, back into a WrestlePro ring, back into wrestling as a whole. Suffered a nasty knee injury not too long ago, but now he is back clawing all over the place. And let me tell you something, he looks better than ever. And then there's the King of Kale.
Sparrow.
weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the son of the sun, the 1-2 seed everyone, and the King of Kale, Leo
Sparrow's never made me want to eat a slice of pizza more in my life.
The son of the sun.
Son of whatever. The Kale game. Oh boy.
Dangerous man coming to the ring.
A trustworthy one. But he takes it.
He is the most trusted man in professional wrestling. The Silver Survivor, TJ Crawford.
Talk about another competitor with precision striking ability.
Yeah, TJ Crawford doesn't get enough credit around the independents. I mean, obviously, we all have seen him time and time again, but Crawford's educated feet and striking ability is incredible. But we're about to take you to a whole nother planet because, boy, oh boy, this dude, El Magnifico, has gotten so good. He's so fast.
From the Casa de Arenita in Sonoma, New Jersey, he is El Technico Superman.
The former Garden State champion, El Magnifico, lost Jersey legend in the building. The world legend in the building. Oh, my God.
Oh, for the love of mercy. Can we not?
Here comes TJ Crawford. Crawford with Sparrow. This is, again, a six-way match for the Garden State Championship. GKM, Leo Sparrow, TJ Crawford, El Magnifico, Jay Lethal. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's the incredible part of this thing. Jay Lethal's in the building. And I was just going to say TJ Crawford was sporting a new look, but I don't think he got his breakaways off. There we go.
And the champion, Justin Corino.
And here, one fall to a finish, so the
Yes.
champion's at a massive disadvantage here.
And again, did we mention Jay Lethal
Yes.
is in this matchup?
Jay Lethal, a Rahway legend, a New Jersey legend, a Rahway Rec Center legend.
Yep.
I mean, the list
Worldwide legend.
Just an
Black
incredible-
Machismo.
Oh, incredible talent. Incredible talent.
What was the last time that Jay Lethal was in a six-way match? Not only here in Rahway, like, come on now, blast from the past.
Yeah, absolutely. But into the ring now is
This was the match.
Magnifico trying to get himself a second reign here.
This was the match at the 10th anniversary show. El Magnifico one-on-one against Justin Corino. Corino getting the victory and winning.
And speaking of Lethal,
What would it be? Jay Lethal walks out of here tonight, the Garden State champion.
I mean, first one, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't say oh, I can't believe that just happened. No, it's Jay Lethal, guys. Let's all call it how it is. But now, look at that. This friendship goes beyond decades and decades. Jay Lethal, Justin Corino, known each other for possibly 20-plus years.
And now here comes Leo Sparrow.
We got a three-way truce here? Is that what we're getting? Oh, he wants the Mega Powers hit. Nah, that's not going to fly. All right.
Here we go. And it's now 3-on-1. El Magnifico getting the boots, taking it. Wait, I just heard a really big cackle. I think.
Oh, wait a minute. We're talking about taking the mask off, which is just so sacrilege when it comes to Lucha Libre. Oh, come on, guys. Look right in the camera.
Abuela's favorite wrestler, El Magnifico. And now GKM tried to get back in the ring and stop this, as did TJ Crawford.
Not only trying to protect Magnifico, but trying to protect the heritage and the lineage that he does possess.
And now,
look at a little man fight.
Magnifico with all the power of the Abuelas.
You're losing me there. What?
The grandmothers.
Ah, got it. Now comes back. Whoa, held on for dear life there. And now look at that. We got some even numbers here. It is every man for themselves, but call it how it is.
GKM, TJ Crawford, and El Magnifico finding themselves on the same side of this fight against Leo Sparrow, Justin Corino, and Jay Lethal.
Oh, what a super kick.
Well, GKM might want to rethink being in this match after that one. Oh, Crawford, what a shot. Sparrow now off the ropes, knee to the side of the head of Crawford. Magnifico.
What?
Pop up.
How did he? That was impressive.
That was
that was very
incredible.
impressive.
Caught himself on the leg of Leo Sparrow.
Southpaw now a schoolboy into the second turnbuckle there. Justin Corino, that's a staple of his arsenal.
People don't talk about that enough, Dave. The fact that he is a southpaw.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about the majority of professional wrestlers are right-handed attacking, and he is a left-hand dominant wrestler.
It's a whole way to prepare for a match. And let me tell you something. If you're not ready for it, it will sneak up, and the hands of stone will catch you.
And now Lethal, listen, don't sleep on Jay Lethal. He may have the years of experience under his belt, and people may think that he's slowed down a bit. No. Jay Lethal knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows exactly what it takes to win a match of this caliber. As Dave said, I don't think either of us would be surprised if Jay Lethal walks out of here with a victory.
Not at all, but now look, that little friendship that there was, that little union that was established just moments ago, that's out the door. Every man for themselves. What is Lethal doing now?
It is one fall to the finish first.
Suplex him into the front row.
Maybe trying to get a...
Now look at Magnifico. Look at this.
Magnifico!
Look at the power. Mighty little man.
The man definitely had
Look at
his
this.
farina this morning.
Again, with the oh, no!
Leo Sparrow suplexed onto Jay Lethal.
6 men down. Lethal might have gotten the worst of all that as he's out to the outside. Holy moly, what a shot.
Jay Lethal was at the top of that suplex between Magnifico and Corino, and then while recovering, Leo Sparrow from, 10 feet in the air, got suplexed onto Lethal.
That is a lot of suplexing, and that is a lot of impact. But now back in the ring is TJ and El Magnifico trying to throw some bows here, trying to get this dub.
And Crawford now, that striking ability that we talked about.
Precision.
Oh, looking for that silver bullet.
Oh, he caught the leg.
What an innovative dragon screw there.
Oh, what a shot. Could it be Crawford's time? Look at this.
Crawford. Incredible offense. Cover now to become the new Garden State champion.
Go.
Leo Sparrow.
King of Kale just caused the King of Kick out there.
Dave Sturchill's second most hated wrestler. Kale's good. Not too bad.
He put the shade again.
Right.
Whatever. Anyway, back to the action. Here's
Crawford.
Leo Sparrow looking to do some damage. Right on the tailbone.
Hurricane. Run off the top.
Hey, look, make no mistake about it. I can say what I want about Kale and his persona, but the dude can go. Absolutely one of the shining stars here at WrestlePro. Oh, my goodness, another product of Creative Pro New York.
And a cover now by Sparrow.
Oh! Out of nowhere, GKM.
Not only GKM's second match back at Rahway since his return from his injury.
Oh, no.
Dropped him right on his neck.
Wait a minute. Oh!
Shotgun drop kick by GKM. Sparrow ate the buckle. And now
He just caught him. He just caught him right there.
Phoenix cover.
Oh!
Lethal.
How
Breaking it up.
How the hell is Lethal back up?
Those are questions that I will ask professionals later for science.
Yeah. Now going the other way. Lethal. Oh, bro!
Classic Jay Lethal.
It is vintage right there. And now a break up there by Justin Corino, knowing his title is on the line here tonight. And now a Yoscifer driver sends him down. Now Corino needs this. He got his opening here. Where is he going? This is not in the playbook.
Corino now.
What the hell is he doing?
Going up top, maybe to the heavens.
Pulling out all the stops, goes for a splash, and nobody.
Now this isn't the playbook for a GKM.
Big Frog, nobody home. Anybody gonna hit anything?
Crawford up top now.
Nobody home there either.
0 for 3. Sparrow. That might have been the worst one. He went face first.
Well, all
on
six.
that one.
I think 5 are down. And, oh, wait a
Now
minute.
Magnifico.
I didn't. Forgot about the little guy. The little legend that couldn't fly. Nobody home.
Oh! He kicked the Kale out of him.
Perfect.
Magnifico now, though. Caught by
Going for that
down.
break. Oh, a break buster, but he landed a cutter.
And now
Slice bread.
sliced bread by Magnifico. He wants to be campeon one more time.
Oh, my God.
Magnifico destroyer.
No, Corino. Give it up to Corino, man, the seasoned vet.
Magnifico is beside himself. He thought he had a second reign as Garden State champion locked up.
Blaming the referee on that one. That was just the willpower there of Justin Corino. And now, Magnifico just eats a boot for a sneaker. Help!
Set to stun by Crawford. GKM.
Oh, spike a doodle dude. My God. Oh!
The Phoenix, the Sparrow.
He cut him.
One bird's down.
Looking for Lethal there. Going up.
Phoenix rises.
Where's he going? Oh, my
Phoenix
God!
falls.
Oh, no!
And the Phoenix flies.
Kick to the face there. No! Step up insecurity. Roundhouse kick style.
Jay
And we've
Lethal
seen this,
still
baby!
Lethal! Rejection!
On Magnifico!
Corino got out of the way.
That is veteran presence if I ever saw it. Corino now is going to take full advantage of this one. Oh, my goodness.
And
he got him.
Corino retains.
Oh, that's the smarts, man.
With an assist from Jay Lethal.
Assist? That was all Jay Lethal. But Justin Corino having the ring presence, ring awareness, and ring experience to know all he has to do is get Lethal out of the ring and take advantage, and advantage he took. Justin Corino on an absolute burner as of late here at WrestlePro.
And won that championship at our 10th anniversary show, a fitting show to win that championship for Justin Corino, and retaining it here tonight in an incredible, absolutely incredible 6-way matchup. And as we both said, with a major assist from the one, the only, Jay Lethal.
I mean, it just goes to show you. How good and experienced somebody like Justin Corino is, because if you look at it in the grand scheme, if you look at the big picture, you have to look at Justin Corino taking full advantage of something that Jay Lethal did. Jay Lethal had that match in the bag.
Lethal injection, 1, 2, 3.
That would have been it. But let me tell you something. Listen, give credit where credit's due. Justin Corino, and still here in Rahway because of the old noggin.
Yeah, we still do have later on tonight the WrestlePro Gold Championship on the line. Champion LSG one-on-one against Richard Holliday. And later on in our main event, that big student versus teacher match. Pat Buck and the world champion, MJF.
Back to the ring for Franklin. This one's getting good.
Talk about alumnus. One half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Talk about a guy that all he really needed to do was find himself after making pretty much betting on himself. He didn't bet on himself. He went out and found friends. Friends meaning your trainer, Ryan Myers. And now the system is on fire at TNA. And here tonight, Bear Bronson makes his return to WrestlePro.
Something about coming home to a place that helped put your star on the map. But Dave, this matchup, first time ever, we'll talk about that in a second. But this matchup is a miracle. You are looking at a monster of what people would say WrestlePro's past to a degree, against the man who has cemented himself as the monster of WrestlePro's present, Vargas. And you gotta wonder, does Bronson still have what it takes to be the biggest monster in the yard? Or will the new monster on the block, Vargas, be able to slay the legend that came before him and solidify himself as not just a WrestlePro monster, but the WrestlePro monster?
Somebody like Vargas who's been around the block and he's had himself some significant victories here at WrestlePro. He doesn't look at Bear Bronson as somebody that made it to TV. He doesn't look at Bronson as the first monster. As far as Vargas is concerned, Vargas thinks he's always been the only monster here. And tonight we're going to find out, Pete. We're going to find out who is the big dog here at WrestlePro.
Vargas making a statement, I would believe, with that face paint on. He usually wears the colors of his country, the Dominican colors on his face paint. But tonight, if you really look closely, Dave, the colors of one of the most legendary monsters of professional wrestling, the Great Kabuki.
Oh, interesting nugget there. That's why you're one of the best in the biz there, Pete. But look at this face-off here, okay? This is, like you said, it might be looking into the future, the past, and all that. Both of these guys right now, contracts aside, everybody at home, contracts aside, these guys are both in their prime right
Yes.
now. There is no contracts here. You're at WrestlePro. This is Rahway. You're both familiar with this, so let's see how this one shakes out. Because right now, neither of these guys are intimidated by the other.
No, in fact, these two men are the only two men in WrestlePro and Creative Pro history to do this one thing, Dave. At one time, Bronson defeated Danny Moff for the, at the time, WrestlePro Silver Championship, the precursor to the Garden State title.
Okay.
And he was at the same time the Creative Pro champion, the first person to be both a champion at WrestlePro and Creative Pro at the same time. Vargas then one-upped that and was the only man to be the WrestlePro Gold champion and the Creative Pro champion at the same time. These two men are still the only two men to hold a championship, a top title, silver or gold, here in WrestlePro, and the Creative Pro Championship at the same time.
You want to even know the crazier stat, Pete? They've never locked horns.
No, first time,
Not
legitimate.
once.
This is not marketing ploy. This is not someone saying, oh, they fought over here, 17 states away, first time ever here. No, legitimately, first time in history.
Vargas, he wants to smoke, man. He's asked you for it. He wants it. Look at him. All right, some personality out of the monster.
Listen, Bronson was dangerous long before, for a long time. And as you said, finding himself, but finding another level to himself. Finding another level of brutality. And that's hard to believe that the Bear found another level of brutality.
Bronson just ate that like an appetizer. I mean, these guys, you're going to have to really, really step your game up to even do any sort of damage here tonight with these two behemoths. Like, they're just circling the ring. Like, I just can't. Whoa. They're trying to, like, feel each other out a little bit, but I think that's going to end very soon. Sooner or later, Pete, these guys are going to come unglued.
In the words of the legend himself, this is going to be a slobber knocker.
Somebody said that.
Yeah, the legend himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now, Vargas. Listen, if there's somebody that I actually wonder if Vargas is going to be able to power around like he usually does, it's Bronson. But the same thing I can say to Bronson.
Oh!
Bronson usually overpowers every opponent he's in the ring with. I don't know if he can do that to Vargas.
Yeah, I mean, it remains to be seen right now, but right now, Vargas has to level up in this one. And now, has Bronson in a bad way.
And now multiple clotheslines has Bronson out on his feet in that corner and going right back to it.
I mean, he looks like he's out on his feet right now. Look at the look in the eyes. Look at this.
Uno más! Uno más!
I'm going to say that means one more.
Yes!
I knew it. C plus my ass. There we go.
Yes! 10 clotheslines in the corner.
And now, big slam to the
cover.
listen, Vargas, love you, man, but you got to put a little bit more into that cover if you want to get it done here tonight.
Yeah, but you got to think, how many people, though, have been able to just pick up and slam Bronson like that in the history of Bronson's career?
No,
I can think of only one other person, and that being Danny Moff.
Yeah, I mean, look, like you said, there's a lot of common opponents between the two of these guys, right? But never have they locked horns together. Oh, look at this now.
And he's walking with the monster on his shoulders.
No! Bronson is definitely going to have to gear up and dial this up. Both of these got, what is this now? Well, if you ever wanted to know, the 300-plus pound man can fly. We're about to fly.
Look at you with a wicked reference. I'll have you cultured in no time.
You know what? I don't even know I don't even know that reference. I was just talking. You might know that reference. I don't know it.
Tope through the ropes and takes out the Destroyer right here on the front ramp.
All the way back into the ring now. Just moments ago, it looked like Bronson was out on his feet, and now he's turned it up a notch to try to take down this animal.
Bronson was taking it all in earlier today, and you can see the zone that he's in. It's completely out of his mind, but Bronson earlier today was taking it in. He's like, man, big elbow drop by Bronson.
To the heart.
Cover. 2 count only. was saying, Bronson was saying earlier, I heard him overheard him talking to a couple of the guys and saying, like, man, I remember what it was like to be here years ago and just be another guy that was on the show. You know, being one of the students. And now when I look out and realize that I'm one of the guys that the name, my name on the show means something.
Oh!
Bronson!
Oh, my, that'll flatten anybody.
Covered on the Destroyer. Come on!
Yeah, the journey that Bronson has been on in his career has always been gamble on yourself. Bet on yourself, and he's done that. He's had himself some fantastic spots in his career, but right now, if you look at Bronson and his total body of work, this is probably his best time frame of his career right now.
100%.
And you can't take anything away from his work ethic. You can't take anything away from Vargas either. So this match was bound to happen. We're glad and blessed that it's happening right here in Rahway right now.
100%. And now the Destroyer back to his feet, trying to suplex Bronson, but Bronson enough wherewithal to fight out of it. Clubs to the back of Vargas. And now the Destroyer with ease, Dave, with ease.
A kick to the face there. You talk about going to that reserve tank. I think that's what Vargas just found. Big body in the corner. Coming for more.
Splashes by the Destroyer.
Oh, my God.
Once again, floating over cover. And again, Bronson kicks out at 2.
Tell the look on the eyes of the Dominican Destroyer, wondering what it's going to take to take down the bear and put him into permanent hibernation. Uh-oh. All for something. He hits a Destroyer bomb on Bronson. Do you think that puts him away, Pete? I mean, is it enough? You're talking to a guy that, like Bronson, who's been through death matches and stuff.
No, he's going for that Destroyer bomb. And Bronson,
wow,
flipping him over.
Straps down means business. That's just the official
universal sign.
That's what I was talking about. Whoa! Sky!
Bronson!
Hi.
Oh! The Destroyer just set up.
Did he just scare the hell out of him? Is how he fell
I
back?
would be scared.
What nightmares are made of.
And the kabuki makeup is starting to wear
Whoa!
off. And Bronson
sit up by Bronson now.
I have never seen Bronson.
There's a look on his face, yeah.
Breathing that hard in a match.
Yeah, you're right. And now, oh boy, you want to talk about two rams. That's what this is. These guys are just monsters in the, it's just hard to explain, but.
This is territory. You see that? He said, "This is my time, cabrón." That is a Spanish insult for those of you who don't know. It's not exactly great.
Okay.
But he said, "This is my time."
I got that.
Yeah. Right? He knows what this means. He wants to put Bronson out.
What's it going to take? Both men have given it all they got here tonight. You can tell just by the stature of both men that they're going to the reserve. I mentioned the reserve tank before. Now your tank is on empty. What else you got? This is when the car starts reading low. Right? It doesn't say 10 miles left, 5 miles. It's just low. You got to give it everything you got right now.
And now, ran
Spun
right
him
through
around.
the clothesline, like you said. Cover now by Vargas, full body weight.
Jeez.
Kicked out at 1, was that?
1.5 maybe, I don't know, but now this is clothesline.
Cover now by Vargas, and a 1 count.
Oh, fight forever. Just keep going. Nothing like two behemoths just beating the tar out of each other here in Rahway on a Sunday.
Yeah, the outlet that tiene. What devil does he have inside of him, Vargas, that he keeps fighting like this?
Okay, guys, see, that's all you have to say. Later on tonight,
sounds better in Spanish.
As you can see, later on tonight, the WrestlePro Championship. Implications here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's call it how it is. The winner of this thing, you would have to assume, is in the driver's seat for another opportunity. And, of course, later on tonight, our main event of the evening.
The AEW World Heavyweight Champion one-on-one against the man who brought him to the show.
Who's better than GPW? You don't get that.
No, that is primo work right there.
But now back to the match here. Both men. Vargas is up, and now Bronson's up. Oh. In case you were wondering how many pounds of flesh have to connect in order to make an impact, it's more than 600, apparently. Oh, what a shot there by Bronson. My God.
Massive shot by Bronson there. And now going up to the second rope here.
You know what? This might not be... I was just going to say, this is Destroyer Bomb territory!
Set himself up for that one, and Vargas took full advantage. Destroyer Bomb. 1, 2,
Oh!
Bear. Bronson just kicked out of the damn Destroyer Bomb. And Vargas is beside himself.
Telling him he's number one in his heart.
That's not what he said, Dave, but all right.
Could have sworn that was what he...
No.
Oh, look out! Oh, power!
He powered him up, Dave. That massive Destroyer Bomb.
He got him! Holy!
Vargas has buried Bronson.
That last Destroyer Bomb, make no mistake about it here, while the trajectory didn't look as impactful, keep in mind, Bear Bronson does not get lifted like that by anybody else. So that right there was enough to take down this animal. What a match, my God.
He powered him up from a prone position, Dave, into a massive Destroyer Bomb. Listen, when the history books are written, let it be told that on May 31st, 2026, Vargas has etched his name in stone as the monster of WrestlePro.
Unbelievable start to the night here, folks. My goodness. I mean, look, like you said, there's nobody that would picture. I still can't get over the fact that this is their first time they have ever locked horns. But if we have any pull here at WrestlePro, if we have any stroke here at WrestlePro, please do me a favor. Run that back.
Yeah, no, I
one
do
more
not.
time.
I do
can
not
see
think
that.
it'll be the last time.
I would love to see more of that here at WrestlePro.
You remember they talked about those best of sevens back in the day?
Give me best of 10, 12, 13. Who cares? Let them fight forever. Those guys could just, they beat the tar off each other, and that was me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, stay tuned. We're going to go to a short intermission. But when we come back, we have the massive WrestlePro Gold Championship match. Richard Holliday versus LSG.
Oh, yeah.
A four-way tag team matchup. And the massive main event. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion, MJF, will take on the man who brought him to the dance, the Rahway legend, Pat Buck. We will see you back on the WrestlePro YouTube shortly.
Go nowhere. according to the crowd here at Rahway. Dave Sturgill alongside. Oh, look, it was just decided to join us back on commentary. Hello.
There's a line in the restroom.
Yeah, well, don't worry about that line. Look at these guys. Massive implications here, folks. Last time we were here, 10-year anniversary show, the Now walked out as tag team champions. But here, we have a fatal four-way, Pete, with a team right here that have been teaming together for 17 years, and they finally have found their way back to each other.
And honestly, I found that out earlier tonight, and I was completely... I mean, listen, I've known Gibkey on the scene for about a good 5-6 years. I've known Tony on the scene for a couple of years. I would have lost money on a bet if you would have told me these guys have been around in the business for 17 years.
Oh, yeah. Because
they look like they're in their late 20s, maybe their very early 30s. They don't look like they've been doing this for 17 years.
Speaking of youth.
And he was one half of the tag team at the time, running the New York Independent known as the Grand Express. And I remember when Bryce Donovan first on the scene, okay, with Latin Max Caster alongside.
Looks like Mark Sterling went to go pay off the referee early, but
Smart man.
no avail. But now you want to talk about a team on the rise who is absolutely bursted onto the scene.
Right there, that's Alex Wright, the Bustah, and the man walking with the beautiful leather jacket, that is the Brave, Jordan Oliver.
Both of these guys, respectively, have had fantastic singles careers, but they locked in together, found themselves on the receiving end of a contract, and they have been not looking back at all. This is going to be a great one, and obviously all three teams justifiably deserve to be in this one, but the next team about to come out, ladies and gentlemen, have probably felt more wronged here at WrestlePro as of late. Boy, oh boy, this one is going to break down fast.
Dave, I don't know how
here we go.
I don't know how you're okay with this.
Listen.
I don't know how you're okay with these two men being in this building tonight, okay, even being allowed to wrestle after what they did up in Poughkeepsie, New York. I've known Donovan and Mob for over a decade, you for longer than that with both of these men. What they did a couple of weeks ago up in Poughkeepsie, New York is horrendous and despicable, and honestly, I don't understand how just about every company they work for has suspended them.
I mean, look, call it how it is, as you just mentioned. They are not Poughkeepsie's favorite people, but right now, ladies and gentlemen, call it how it is. Danny Moff, Sean Donovan, led to the ring by the guiding light, Josh Shernoff. This is their house. This is where they thrive. And let me tell you something, yes, as despicable as it was in Poughkeepsie, New York, these guys are now out for blood, Pete. And I honestly, at this point, I feel a little bad for those involved in this match that are sent to slaughter.
Did they not get enough blood already? How much more do they want, Dave?
Well, I can point out 6 guys that they want the blood from, and that's in there right now. But listen, make no mistake about it. They're coming in here with an absolute edge, home field advantage, right? But at the end of the day, you can't write off the other 3 teams that are in this match. And you would have to assume you would have to assume, and again, I'm not the booker here, but you got to assume that the winner of this one will be next in line for a WrestlePro Tag Team Championship opportunity. Now, you want to talk about two clashes, two titans. I'm talking about Smart Mark Sterling and Josh Shernoff.
Yeah,
I haven't seen those guys cross paths ever.
I was going to get to that. Usually when Sense of Slaughter is in a tag team situation and Josh Shernoff is with them, Josh is the extra factor, the X factor in that matchup as the guiding light on the outside. Because almost never does the other team have someone like a Josh Shernoff on the outside, whether it be a manager, a valet, or anyone, right? Because if you let Josh Shernoff tell you, nobody's like him, right? But we've got Smart Mark Sterling on the other side of this matchup. Josh is not going to be able to do his usual shenanigans.
Whoa.
Whatever. WrestlePro, tonight, you have a little bit of a show going on down there from what we understand, but we are very busy taking care of ACW business here in the MJN Center, preparing for our next big show. But tonight, where the best fans are in Poughkeepsie, New York, tonight all you guys are ready to be fighting for second place. Because as your WrestlePro Tag Team Champions, we have a little bit of an obstacle to overcome. See, I'm hurt. There's no way that I can be there tonight. So you guys all fight it out. Figure out who's going to be second place. Second. While the champions are enjoying relaxation and getting our, proper treatments. Fuck those guys! I mean, Rahway, we will see you in the time.
You gotta be kidding. I mean, it's such a different dynamic, Pete. They're beloved in Poughkeepsie, but here they are public enemy number 1 and 2. But now, I mean...
Those crutches that you saw Vic Delicious on.
Vic is not clear,
courtesy of Sent to Slaughter. And you talked about, you got to think that whoever's going to win this match may be next in line for a shot. And I think, listen, Hale and Vic kind of alluded to it. The winner of this match becomes number 2, right?
Sure.
But we don't know, as you said, Vic Delicious is not cleared. We don't know what the medical diagnosis is to the attack that he received.
I can tell you right now, being there firsthand,
right.
It didn't look like he was going to walk again.
Is he going to be able to defend those tag titles at any point? Are the Now going to have to be eventually stripped of those tag titles due to the fact that Vic may not be in condition to actually wrestle?
I don't know, but you know what? That remains to be seen. Don't worry about the Now. They're not here. Who is here are all 4 of these teams trying to make their impact right here and now at Rahway, here at Better Than You.
We are starting out with Alex Price and Vinny Scalise. I apologize. As I said, both of these men have made their waves on the independents. In my opinion, Vinny Scalise, one of the most unheralded men, does not get enough flowers for what he has done and how long he has done it at a high level. And now aligned with Price, Donovan, and Smart Mark Sterling as the verdict. And as you said, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Bustah in the Brain, the world is finally getting their taste of these 2 men. But listen, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, up and down the roads, people have known about Bustah in the Brain for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is where you start. I've been saying it, until I'm blue in the face. Independent wrestling is the lifeblood of professional wrestling, and these guys have all 4 teams have established themselves on the independent circuit. But like you said before, Vinny has been around for a long, long time, pretty much my entire career of being around professional wrestling. The guy's never looked better. He's never moved better. And now you tag him up with a monster like Bryce Donovan, who's now coming into the fray.
And you give them Smart Mark Sterling as well. And there we go. Donovan, body slam of Jordan Oliver onto the knees of Vinny Scalise. And listen, just about his entire career that I've known Vinny, he's been in successful tag teams, whether it was in the beginning of his career with the General Express, whether it was later on with Massage Envy.
I love Massage Envy.
And then later on, even after that, and even a couple of years ago, the reunion of Adrenaline Express went hard, as the young kids would say.
Talking about going hard.
Yeah.
My goodness, what a shot there. And now look at this.
Listen,
you're in the wrong part of town there, kid.
an incredible combination of size and ability in Bryce Donovan. The kid's almost, 6 foot something. He's got speed. He's got power. He can do it all. He's a varied moveset as well.
Yeah.
And later on tonight, as we know, that WrestlePro Gold Championship on the line. LSG, the champion, defends against Richard Holliday.
Danny Moff, it looks like, and of course, speaking of
our main event.
OGs of the company, Pat Buck, MJF still to come later on our main event tonight. But Danny Moff, I mean, look, again, call it how we see it. It's not the greatest situation they put themselves in Poughkeepsie, but all along the way, Danny Moff has somehow found, once again, the fountain of youth, and has looked to be in the greatest shape of his in-ring career right now.
Yes, Danny Moff, if I'm not mistaken, has shed close to, I believe, almost 75 pounds or so, and has put on about 50 pounds of that in muscle.
Yeah, well, speaking of muscle, you have Steve Gipke in here, who's also just full force and as of recently taken under the wing of one Killer Cross, but now linking back up with his original OG tag team partner. The sky's the limit for these guys as well.
And now, Gipke and Moff.
Floored him.
One way to stop a freight train, put Danny Moff in front of him.
That's all it takes, folks.
As you said, Danny Moff, listen, in the best shape of his life. I haven't seen Danny Moff be in this good of a shape since the very beginning of his career.
Which, by the way, may or may not have started in things such as this.
Yes. Yes.
And Sean Donovan is just still completely the most miserable man in professional wrestling. That hasn't changed at all. But again, what?
Sucks. The beautiful people of Rahway, you're all about to see the greatest elbow drop in wrestling today.
The greatest elbow drop.
Well, that's debatable, but we're about to see it.
That was incredible.
Yeah,
that was awesome. I still don't like the guy. Cover.
Pretty good. Donovan wasted a little too much time there on the celebratory actions here. Now we got commentary. Okay, you know what? I can take
Everybody's got a mic now.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, my goodness.
It is now Gipke and Donovan.
I wonder if some of the I wonder if a guy like Franklin Myers knows that he can say no. He can say no. When they say, give me the mic, he can say, no, go wrestle.
By Vincita. And these two men, Gipke and Tony Vincita, they call themselves the dying breed.
Yes.
And they say, there's not a lot of guys that look like us, covered out by Vincita, that are built like us anymore nowadays on the scene. These are, what we would call, back in the day, body guys.
Also, it's a throwback, right? And you know what? Not for nothing, but Gipke and Vincita against Sent to Slaughter is like a dream match for any old school enthusiast, right?
But you know what's interesting? Body guys back in the day, when you think about
Jesus.
Smart Mark Sterling.
That was Smart Mark. You know what? You know what's also been a little too quiet right now? Josh Shernoff.
Yeah,
right.
The guy in white.
You want to talk about the ace in the hole for a team like this.
And I remember what this commentary table used to sound like before I got here, so we all know Josh Shernoff can talk.
That's for sure. Oh, wait a minute. Come on now. Wait.
And this is something that, listen, a page out of Shernoff's book.
Shernoff backing him down here.
Come on. Shernoff would do the same thing.
Yeah, manager on manager crime. Love it.
Listen, bring back the tuxedo match.
I don't know about that, but...
I mean, listen, Sterling looks like Whippleman a little bit.
Disrespectful thing to say.
And Vinny Scalise knocking. Now, cover on.
Remember, one fall to a finish, ladies and gentlemen, is this one obviously not hard to keep track of at home because tags are the way. Back in this thing, and there's a...
I haven't really seen a tag yet. I mean,
Stephen Domenican's got his hands full, right?
I do not believe this was advertised as a tornado tag match.
Well,
I believe it's a traditional tag match.
No.
But traditional tag, you tag your partner. Tornado, anybody can tag it at any time. Last I checked, this was advertised as a traditional tag team match.
All right.
Go tell him, Dave.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm definitely. I want to be set to slaughter this guy. Guys almost killed me. Okay, well, apparently the internet is buzzing right now that they do never, ever, ever, ever want to see a tuxedo match again. Thank you very much. And that's coming from our production crew.
We will listen to the internet, because when has the internet been wrong?
Never, actually.
Right, never.
Weird how that worked out.
Love it. Donovan and Gibkey down, but we were talking about, Vincita and Gibkey, talking about body guys. The difference is back in the day, the body guys were known as, they didn't have a lot of technique, they didn't have a lot of style, they were just big, strong guys that moved around, and that was it.
Mop and Vincita about to lock horns here.
That is not what these guys are. They can go.
The way that Mop has moved around the ring as of late, it's something to be said and scientifically not. Oh! Look at his face.
Danny Moff.
His happy face, by the way.
Not only covered now by Moff, not only lost weight, put on muscle, found the fountain of youth, but the man has found something that he left 20 years ago. He's found that speed. He's found something.
The WrestlePro tag team division has gotten deeper and deeper, and now, oh, look at that!
Vintage Moff.
Usually he calls for that, but you know what? At this point, oh, it's a shove down.
He just pulled Vincita
He
up.
basically pulled him up and shoved it down. Now, what is happening now? Oh my!
I swear.
Oh
no.
God!
What are we doing?
He does that 2 years ago. That's a broken back.
Right,
Well done.
covered by Donovan. Kick out.
Vincita showing some fight here.
I think somebody was showing Dan Mom too many Jeff Hardy matches.
Oh, there you go. Donovan knows that the name of the game is to get the pin here. Doesn't matter who it is. You got to eliminate and get rid of. Now, we've seen this. Oh, you know what? Unfortunately, we've seen this. And this is what put Vic on the shelf.
You saw this firsthand, Dave. And now, the verdict coming in the ring.
Verdict
2-on-1.
See what I did there?
I like that.
O'Neal's the only one. He's like, I got you, fam. Don't worry. So now, what's it going to take now? Moff in there.
2-on-1 now.
By his lonesome, right?
Donovan ripcord.
Super kick. That's a...
Oh! Black hole slam.
Look at the strength of Bryce Donovan.
Talk about strength. Full force. Steve Gibkey in the ring. Big swing by Gibkey. Missed.
Kick to the face there.
And now Vinny Scalisi down low, up and under.
Oop. Wait a minute.
What is this?
This is called extension.
But Scalisi trying to roll out of the ring. Vincita pulls him back in.
This could be it.
Cover.
Whoa. That was
Price.
very close.
Price breaking it up at the very last second. And now Oliver and Price going after.
Sit your ass down.
The dying breed. One shot takes out both the Bustah and the breed.
Just an incredible, incredible display by all the teams here tonight. Who wants it more? Who's going to get that extra fraction of a second it's going to take? Because you got to take out every single member of every single team, Pete, to get this done.
Now
Got kicked in the brain.
And now, oh my!
Wow! Oh, Bridge.
Price saving himself on that apron.
Toast!
Take off and landing.
And now,
Bustah coming off the top. 2.
oh!
Broken out by Donovan.
What a shot, coast to coast. My goodness, with ease nonetheless.
The Bustah and the Brain are taking it to every team here. There's a reason why they went one match, walked to the back, and they said, sign this contract, you're not leaving.
Speaking of the Brain. Oh, boy.
Donovan Caught him, and now Scalisi.
No.
We got it, baby. We got it.
The brain, it looks like
The
Jordan.
Bustah.
Holy!
Alec Price.
It is an
flying through the air.
absolute melee here, as now the only two in the ring right now, Danny Moff, Vincita, Josh Shernoff now rooting them on.
Oh, he finally made an appearance again.
Like a proud parent. What the hell's Moff doing? Listen, Moff, I know you lost weight, but let's think about this for a second. The entire...
Moff is gonna fly.
Oh, son of a...
I mean, that might be the smartest and dumbest move he's done all night.
Smart Mark Sterling getting involved again.
Oh,
baby. We're Shernoff in the ring.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
I'm getting my money's worth. Yes.
Stunner.
Yes.
The Shernoff Stunner. Shernoff 316. Holy hell. I won't give it any more kudos than that. I'll stop there because...
Can we start putting them in trios action?
Oh, here we go again. The internet's going to just... you know what? Rock, paper, scissors to figure out what? Paper covers rock. We knew that already.
Now Danny Moff setting it up one more time. Let's go.
Whoa. Son of a bitch!
Wait, no. What are they... What?
Wait a minute!
Dave, what the hell is Vic doing here?
Vic Delicious is in the building. He's on crutches.
How? What? What is he?
Wait a minute. Look at the look on Moff's face.
What is Vic Delicious doing in the building?
Moff ain't gonna have this. No, Moff, you gotta focus.
Vic's not clear. Dave, go over there. Vic is not cleared.
Oh my God.
Dave.
What is going on? Wait. Who was that? That's Hale. Hale Collins. Oh, son of a... And now...
The Now setting it up.
Moff just got clocked. And now... Oh!
Before your time.
Holy hell, they stole it!
Vincita and Gibkey have been sent to slaughter.
Just when you thought, and look, we can't take anything away from Gibkey and Vincita, a huge win, but Moff is lifeless.
Well, Vic Delicious on crutches, and as sneaky can be, Hale Collins felt like the time to strike was now.
Unbelievable once again. Let's try not to take anything away from the victors of this one. The last of a dying breed is absolutely accurate, but the Now have added, wait for this, another chapter of this rivalry. And here we go. We're going to go back to this match. Look at the highlights of this one.
This is right before everything started breaking down. Vincita tried to suplex Price on the top. Price caught himself so beautifully, setting up this right here. Take off, landing, accuracy.
Flying gravity.
Coast to coast.
Look at this.
Oh, this is a night.
The stunner heard round the world.
Shernoff stunner. And this one right here.
And that's, unfortunately, that's the numbers game, man.
Before your time. Hitting Sean Donovan.
That's got to be, hey, Pete, man, that's got to be their biggest win as a team. Biggest win as a team.
But, Dave, yes, we don't want to take anything away from Gibkey and Vincita and that win, but the Now, Vic and Hale came to the building and set the scene. I mean, Vic Delicious walked out on crutches, still not medically cleared, and goaded Danny Moff up the ramp, and Hale Collins striking from behind. I mean, listen, you brought it on yourself, Shernoff.
Oh, relax.
You brought it on. Listen, it's payback for what happened in Poughkeepsie. They brought it to themselves. I can't hate on it.
Mopp is out cold, and listen again.
This is what happens when you play with fire like that. But, ladies and gentlemen, as we get this situation cleared up with the tag team, we do have coming up our WrestlePro Gold Championship match. As the champions, LSG will go one-on-one against Richard Holliday, and in our main event, the
What?
AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Wait, what the? Josh Shernoff is
Unbelievable, dude. Like he can't get enough of himself.
As I said, look, I mean, I don't like it. I don't like how it took.
It's not the way it should be.
They brought it on themselves, Dave.
No.
They brought it on themselves. What he did to Vic, what he did to Vic's
I'm
wife.
well aware.
You were there.
I was there. Look, this is WrestlePro. And that's all I'll say. This is WrestlePro. There's nothing we can do about ACW. There's nothing we can do about this. We'll fight that fight when we got to.
Well,
but
they
now
are
it's
the WrestlePro
time.
Tag Team Champions.
Now it's time to get to the WrestlePro Gold Champions, the biggest prize to Franklin.
Let's go.
Sorry, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WrestlePro Gold Championship.
You're breathing rarefied air.
Make no mistake about it. Right now, if you go to the old Google and you Google who is the most talked about independent wrestler going right now, make no mistake about it, it is Richard Holliday. And I wish I was kidding, Pete.
You are not kidding. The signature move speaks for itself. A man who lives at the top of his own mountain, where the air is extra rare. Richard Holliday, and listen, Richard Holliday had everything going for him for a very long time in this business. He always had the tools. But we talked a lot tonight about finding yourself, finding extra gear. And that's what Richard Holliday has done. He has found, ever since coming back to professional wrestling, after his health issues, after battling through that, and you know, he says, he went on the give me my flowers tour, and he felt like he just wasn't getting what he felt like he deserved, so he was going to take it. And that is what he has been doing. And tonight, he wants to take that WrestlePro Gold Championship from LSG.
LSG with a massive victory just a few months ago became the guy of WrestlePro, and it's taken him a long, long time, but finally, just finally getting his flowers, have you? Tonight, massive first test for LSG. You mentioned that Richard Holliday battled through his battles of health. He comes back, finds himself, but not only does he find himself, he finds himself as a multi-tool player here. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's a hair guy.
Yep.
He's a mustache guy.
Yes, he is.
He's a body guy.
Yep.
He's a tan guy.
Yep. Coffee guy.
But tonight, Pete, can he be a champion guy here at WrestlePro?
Well, he has done it at many a company. He has won many a championship in his time, especially recently. As you said, the most talked about professional wrestler right now. But can he do it here at WrestlePro, especially coming off of an 0-2 streak right now? He had 2 losses in the last 2 matches.
Said that.
He is the tan guy.
That too.
He is the body guy.
All right.
And the stats guy, Richard Holliday.
4 for 4, and there's the old signature move. And if you're watching Pink, for the love of God, answer the guy's DMs, because it just doesn't, it won't stop. I don't think blocking the guy will do any justice, to be honest with you.
No, he'll keep coming.
Representing the Ace of Space Academy, from Sector 732, weighing in at 201 pounds, he is the current
talk about the great gold champions of this company and its lineage and its history, the way you become one of the greats is defeating other greats. And right now, Richard Holliday, you would have to just make the assumption and just check the stats. He's one of the greats going right now.
Yeah, Triple Crown champion here in WrestlePro, and held the Garden State Championship and its previous iteration 2 times before that, the Silver Championship. Now holds the Gold Championship the first time ever, and has also held the WrestlePro Alaska Tag Team Championships. So it really depends on how you define it. If we're defining the Silver Championship as different from the Garden State, then he's a Grand Slam champion here at WrestlePro. But if we're defining it as one lineage, a Triple Crown champion. Either way you slice it, he has done things here at WrestlePro that not many can say they've ever done.
Do you breathe when you do all that?
No.
Okay. Because that was well done. But anyway, I digress on that one. I ran out of breath. I was like, is this going to stop? Because I can't breathe right now. But speaking of breathing that rarefied air, we are just about ready to go. WrestlePro Gold Championship.
Hashtag Better Than You live here on YouTube. This is our WrestlePro Gold Championship match, as Dave Sergio said. But Dave, as I mentioned earlier, Richard Holliday coming off of 2 straight losses here at WrestlePro, and both of them to end the year in 2025. First, lost to Killer Cross in the main event of that massive show here in Rahway, and then also lost to a man who many would describe as very nice and very evil here in this building.
Whole lot of spells.
Yeah, and so 0-2 in his last 2 is Holliday. As you said, big win back at our 10th anniversary show in a triple threat match for LSG. And then, many may not be aware of this, LSG actually took that title internationally and defended it in Deutschland.
Where?
Deutschland.
Deutschland?
Deutschland.
Okay. I'm going to assume it's Germany.
Yes.
Okay. Bunch of douches over there in Germany, I can tell you right now.
We apologize to our German fans. But defended that title internationally in the interim between then and now. Now bringing it back for his first defense here in Rahway.
My apologies to all those our German folk over there in
Deutschland.
Deutschland. Back to the action. She now with another chop. On the flush, on the money. Oh my goodness, another one. Can't wait till the internet's buzzing later. Dave Sturcho hates Germans. It's going to be fun. Fun to defend that one. Oh!
What a moment it would be for Richard Holliday to walk out of here, end the reign of LSG at 58 days.
I was going to say, can you call it a reign? He hasn't had a defense here yet. Today would be his first one. Oh, my God, he caught him.
Caught him, cutter, cover. Almost had a new champion. Just like that.
LSG would be up there with the record books of likes of Max Caster's run as champion.
Still longer than Caster's.
Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona?
That's the shortest run in the history.
Shortest of all time. Right?
Yeah, shortest of all time. Followed by Caster's.
Ah, yes, that's right. Oh! But if you think about the history here at WrestlePro, the champions, we don't have any banners in the rafters, but if there were, here is some who's who of WrestlePro Gold champions. One being the taxman from Taxland.
Yeah.
You know, we can't disregard CPA.
2-time champion is CPA. Held that title for 195 days and 552 days.
And now in jail for tax evasion. I haven't seen it. I'm just saying. Now a suplex on the outside.
LSG understands the weight of carrying the top championship here at WrestlePro. Right? It means that you have earned everything that there is to earn at this point. But now you have to carry the company. I always talk about it when you are the top champ. You are the
nice
cover. And listen, LSG has faced a lot of pressure in his career, but he has never faced the pressure of being the face of the brand here at WrestlePro.
Well, as my favorite quarterback and athlete of all time, Dak Prescott, would say, pressure is privilege. All right, so it's a privilege to have that pressure here at WrestlePro.
Dave, as we all know, there's one thing to winning the championship and another to keeping the
championship. Yeah, 100%. We're going to miss. I think he just hit his fist right there on the canvas.
Punch that canvas. And now, look at that.
Nice. Whoa. LSG, listen, before becoming champion, and now right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, the airlock. The airlock by LSG.
Before becoming champion, LSG was always on that chase, right? He was always, second, always a bridesmaid, never a bride kind of deal, right? But now that the title is on LSG, like you said, the pressure is up, which I think LSG can answer until he just finds
foot on the ropes. Beautiful backwards extension by Holliday, broke up that airlock, and now Holliday goading LSG in, giving himself a minute to collect and a minute to breathe. And those moments are everything, Dave.
Yes, absolutely. Every moment counts. And now a big step-up roundhouse kick. LSG going up, and a shot there that they heard in Doucheland. Whatever.
And this is the issue when you are primarily a flyer like LSG is. You have to understand that most of your opponents are not going to share that same kind of style, and they're going to attack you as you're in. It's very hard to defend yourself when you're in midair.
Yeah, I understand.
Cover by Holliday.
And I don't want to, short side LSG, but I wouldn't really designate him as a flyer, right? He has the ability to turn that up. He has the ability to go to that extra mile. But LSG is the gold champion because he is the most well-rounded guy on this roster right now. So that's why he is the top guy. So we will see as this one plays out.
He said the 16th champion in the history of the Gold Championship.
You said 16th?
16th, yes.
Wow. I don't know there's that many.
We do have a couple multi-champions.
Am I on there? I'm not on there.
I'm looking.
Never got my phone.
Oh, a friend of yours is on here. That's awesome.
Chris Payne.
There you go.
Shout out to House of Pain. Speaking of House of Pain, I'm pretty sure he used this move. Here we go, to Holliday. Look at this now. Oh, torture rack. Nice.
Reverse airplane spin into a neck breaker there. Beautiful maneuver by Holliday. Cover now to become champion.
Whoa. Holliday knows he was just moments away. He could feel it. You see the look in his face right now. Just what is it going to take? How do I dethrone the champ? Here on his home turf.
Yeah. And listen, the past year has been the most volatile for the WrestlePro Gold Championship. We have seen that Gold Championship change hands 4 times in the last year.
Well, again, as we go on within this company, right, the talent that is rolling into this company gets larger and greater. So that's why you're going to see more challengers for the said championship.
Yeah, but, I mean, listen, the competition has always been at a high level here at WrestlePro. We both know that. But again, this year has been the most volatile for the top championship. Usually there is a lot of staying power in the champions at the top of the road for WrestlePro. But for the last year, we have seen the championship change hands from CPA to Matt Cardona, then to Max Caster, back to CPA, and now to LSG. We have had 5 different champions in the past year, and that has never happened before in the history of the Gold Championship.
LSG does not want to be another statistic. He wants to try to make this reign
Cover now by LSG.
longer than his predecessors. LSG now. He also, listen, let's call it how it is again. The mind of LSG. We saw what happened earlier tonight, too.
Yes.
Is that playing any kind of role right now in his brain? We saw his brother, who we thought said, "I quit." It's a little bit of controversy right now. We're still kind of sifting through the tape. But regardless, he lost, right? And that could cause some strain on the brain.
Oh, LSG shot there, and Holliday won in return.
Referee out of the way now. Oh, I just saw him. Oh, Jesus Christ, get out of the way, guy. You asked for that one.
Referee ate a boot from Holliday, but LSG trying to take advantage.
LSG, I don't know if he wants to take his time here. Off. Now, big shot to the back of the head.
And now Holliday's shoulder first, sending LSG into the corner.
Post the shoulder.
Holliday will not waste this moment. He understands how valuable it is, and you see it there.
There we go.
He's feeling it.
The most diabolical signature illegal move in the history of wrestling.
Who said it was illegal?
I mean,
Who said it was illegal?
I'm telling you.
Are you a referee?
I mean, maybe past life, but anyway, hold on. Oh, step up.
LSG.
Gonna miss. Oh, what a shot there.
That one didn't miss.
Oh, we have no referee right now. Somebody's got to get him up.
But LSG's not going to waste the moment either. He understands that Holiday's going to try to take advantage. The signature move.
Somewhere Pink is singing.
And now,
got him.
2008.
He needs it. There's no ref. Oh, we could have had another champion here. Oh, boy.
Holliday, signature move.
Oh, boy.
2008. We should have a new champion right now.
Usually,
if the referee had gotten out of the way.
And now he's just going to ground and pound and just stay on his opponent until the referee clears up. But boy, oh boy, we could have had and should have had a brand new WrestlePro Gold Champion. And now he's got the Gold Championship, speaking of that.
And possession is 9/10 of the law.
Wait a minute, whoa. What?
Ava Everett out here. The Cosmic Cutie.
She just told him that, well, that's a sign for a different day, but.
You're right. I think she said, not this
Hey, the last
day.
time I saw Richard Holliday, he dropped the girl right on her head.
This is
So
very
let's.
true. And Ava's not going to back down from Holliday.
Oh, boy.
So them putting the belt down.
Oh! That was not a signature move.
No.
Would have been hella non-effective.
But it knocked out Ava Everett.
Oh, shot!
The
oh, my
gold
God.
title.
Oh, my God.
Knocking out LSG once again.
There's no.
Cover by Holliday.
Now what?
Wait, whoa.
Oh, what the hell is this?
The former champion. I guess they let him out of jail, Dave. He was cleared of all charges. It was just a minor eraser mark. They read it wrong.
Oh, but wait a minute. What's he doing here? Look at this stare down of epic proportions. What the kids say at home? He's over? Is that what it is? Yeah, he's over, right?
Over AF.
Oh, it's a clip-on.
He's aura maxing, bro.
Are you sure? Oh, kick! Got her!
And the shirt is off.
Look at this now. EPA! That referee has to be like, what is... Somebody wake him up.
The man who lost the title to LSG.
He's helping him out.
He's laid out Richard Holliday here. LSG just needs to crawl over and hope that the referee comes too.
CPA has entered himself into this one, and I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see.
Oh, referee.
Oh, here's the referee. Here we go now.
Coming to LSG, cover 1, 2. No! Kick out by Holliday, but right into the airlock. He transitioned right into the airlock. Holliday rolled right into it. Kicked out, rolled to his right, into his left, and LSG took advantage right into that airlock crossface, and he is not letting Holliday up.
Whoa.
Beautiful counter by Holliday. Went for that pin there.
Backslide.
Cover.
Multiple. Whoa.
Beautiful by LSG.
That's all she
And
wrote.
that's it.
That's a statement win by LSG, Pete.
And still, LSG, the reign continues at the top. But man, questions abound. Look at this, CPA coming out.
Stunner party here in Rahway. I like his better than Josh.
Took out Holliday. Now hit this DBT.
Dropped him like a stack of 10, 40. What do you call them?
It still wasn't enough though. CPA had to go back. Sorry, it's not CPA. LSG went back and forth with Holliday. And right here, boom. One more time, 2 and 3.
But let's make no mistake about it. All right, let's call it how it is. You know how I like to say that a lot. Let's call it how it is because that's all I can do. LSG was beat here tonight. Let's call it.
Twice.
And again, stats don't lie. So when you look at the stat sheet and you look at the website and you look at the coverage online, you're going to see in the win and loss, you got one win for LSG.
Right.
Richard Holliday is not the type of guy that's going to let that sit for very long.
No, and listen, you don't have to like the way that it happened. It was a shot with the gold championship that took out LSG, as well as signature move followed by the 2008 that also took out LSG. So, yeah, two opportunities where Richard Holliday could have been the WrestlePro Gold champion, but as you said, the stat sheet will say W LSG.
Speaking of W's, ladies and gentlemen, a special look at our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Buck, MJF. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, live in Rahway, New Jersey, this is your main event of the evening, and it is student versus teacher, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Pete, I've been... Oh, hold on. Time since we've seen this entrance. It's also been a long time since we've seen every single fan in the Rahway Rec Center on their feet, Pete. This is something special. Pat Buck has returned home, trying to dethrone the man who claims to be better than him.
It has been a very, very long time since Pat Buck has been in that ring in Rahway.
Pro wrestling came really easy to me.
MJF is the biggest star in wrestling.
Yeah. Just 2 years.
Worst reputation. And I think it bothers him that he was trained by an unknown.
I always knew deep down that I was going to achieve this goal.
Everybody hates MJF, and I probably should too.
I am challenging you for your world title and an NXT at the AEW World Champion.
He's this weird mix of little brother and student.
Tell me about working with MJF.
What a great kid. Love him, family member. I'll always love this kid.
When I was starting out, I always get asked, who the hell trained you? And when I say Pat Buck, the response is always positive.
Sometimes the people you love end up hurting you the most.
One more thing I want to say to you, Pat. I am going to show the world that the student is now the master. I helped create you, and now I'm gonna kill you. I'm better than you, and you know it.
Here we go.
The AEW World Heavyweight Champion, the holder of Triple B for the third time, Dave Sturcio, the three-time AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and the Creative Pro graduate, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
The response here in Rahway, New Jersey, absolutely expected. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the greats going right now. MJF will lock horns with his trainer here tonight. The careers that Pat Buck has started here in this building, there in Creative Pro New York, he's done it all and his biggest and greatest creation may be one of the best he's ever done.
Introducing first, wrestling out of Rahway, New Jersey. Weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the founder of WrestlePro. He is the Rahway Pat Buck.
Home field advantage, Pat Buck.
His opponent, he does not hail from a shithole called New Jersey.
Jeez. Oh, boy.
You people are lucky you showed up to this burned-up building. And the second he leaves this building, he is never going to come back to wrestle in front of you bums.
Well,
He is the All Elite Wrestling World Champion. He is better than you, and you know it. Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
quite the response here for the AEW World Champion. What a feel, what an atmosphere here in Rahway. If you're watching at home, you are getting a treat. Pat Buck, MJF, teacher versus student Pete. It's on.
Never before in the history of professional wrestling has a world champion of a top promotion faced off against their trainer.
Well, it's about to go down right here, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, the look on MJF's face. Right? That's the way to start it off.
What are you gonna do about it, you stupid bitch? Shut your mouth!
A lot going through the mind of one MJF. Obviously, this match in itself, but the fact that he's carrying the weight of another brand, another company on his back right now. Added pressure to this one. Pat Buck, kind of with a nothing to lose kind of feel, right, Pete?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, just to be clear for all of our folks watching on YouTube and around the world, this is a non-title match.
Look at this.
This is not a match for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Even though Max did come out with that championship, the title is not on the line in this matchup. But I just want to make this very clear, right? When Max walked into this building back in April and did what he did to Pat Buck at the end of our 10th anniversary show, he was AEW World Champion at the time. And maybe about a little bit over a week later, he lost that championship to Darby Allin. It was just a week ago at Double or Nothing at the Louis Armstrong Stadium in New York City that he won it back for the third time. So he's been on the road. He's had a lot. Pat has not wrestled a lot. Rolled through, covered by Buck. But one could say that Pat is fresh. Fresher than MJF.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh!
look at this now. Whoa! A lot closer than MJF thought.
Tale as old as time. Pat may have shown Max everything that Max knows, but that doesn't mean that Pat has shown Max everything that Pat knows.
If anything I know about Pat Buck, if you had to create a wrestler in a video game, this guy has one of those unlimited changes of his moveset. He can adapt to everything and anything. Right now, he's trying to adapt not just a student, but a world champion student. So it's a whole nother ball game for Pat right now.
The last time Pat Buck wrestled in a WrestlePro ring wasn't even here in Rahway. It was in 2025 at a community event in Yonkers, New York, in a tag team match where he teamed with Kevin Matthews in a tag match. That was the last time that Pat Buck, March 14th, 2025, the last time he was in a WrestlePro ring. Prior to that, the last time he wrestled a singles match here in Rahway was all the way back in 2023.
It's been a long time, but you know what? Make no mistake about it. While the recent wrestling history is not there for Pat, Pat has also been in the ring with pretty much everybody under the sun.
25 plus years.
Yeah, I mean, you can't mistake in that. You cannot.
Better than you.
Come on. You want to talk about it?
No.
Oh, baby. That's like, I've seen this before.
Yeah. Everything Max knows,
over
Pat
the top
knows.
and coming on back in the fun way. Well, MJF carries that confidence. Well, he carries that. Uh-oh, heads up. Hi.
There you go.
Here's a body.
You know, at some point, Max is going to start to feel like this is an old school Wednesday night training.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh!
There's one for you.
Hit him with the rollaway ram.
Hit him with something.
Now MJF going over. And he's going to try to. It's not a rumble. You're all right.
I can do it, Joseph.
He's going to try to use the old
Oh, no. The baby can't go up and over.
It was just a. It's gravity, folks. It really is. I mean, all the training, all the diets that MJF has looked the best he's ever looked, and he just couldn't do what Pat did. I mean, that's.
And Pat, listen, Pat looks great. I mean, for a man who's wrestled, 24 matches in the last 6 years, he looks really, really good.
You don't lose that, by the way, Pete. You don't just say, hey, I'm done wrestling. That means I'm also going to stop going to the gym. Like us wrestlers, Pete, we don't stop going to the gym when the career's on pause.
Let's talk about it, though. But Pat,
well, speaking of that, we're going to the outside here.
Pat's got a full-time job backstage, right? He works, let's be very honest, he works as a producer and an agent at All Elite Wrestling. He works every single day backstage. He's not necessarily wrestling every day. He's not in the ring every day. He's still doing things, but he's on the road a little bit differently. While yes, he still does go to the gym and do this, you don't necessarily expect for someone like Pat Buck, who's not regularly actively wrestling, to still be in as great of a shape as he's in.
He is, and now he's in the Masters of Rahway. And you mentioned before being an agent at AEW, kind of making stars behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He was responsible. Let's call it how it is. He was the guy ahead of one of the biggest wins in Max's career. So let's not miss. Oh, what the hell is this?
Max using the fans as a shield.
Come on now. As Michael Jordan
Pat
once
would have hit a kid, right?
Michael Jordan once said, F them kids. Get the job done, man. Look at that. Using the kid to his advantage. I mean, that's just wrong.
That's
on
pure Max.
So many levels.
Pure Max. Scraping across the back now.
Ooh, kick there now.
Oh, Pat.
The small the back, yeah.
No, the hamstring, that knee, all of that.
That did not look fun.
No, not at all. And again, these are the things that when you only wrestled 24 matches in the last 6 years, those are the things your body is not accustomed to as much anymore.
It's like riding a bike.
Okay, so you can go get back and jumped on the
Oh,
ring,
no,
okay?
no, not me.
Right,
No,
okay.
no. I don't have the career anywhere, an iota of a percentage of Pat Buck. But here we go now. Buck is looking for you know it, you've seen it.
Ram jam, maybe.
Still never got an end to that move.
Max rolling out of the way.
Smart.
And, I'll be honest. Here we go
Again.
again.
This little coward. No, another one.
I mean, Pat had to see that one coming, right?
I mean, no, obviously he didn't.
And now,
Over the top again, and this time Buck to the outside.
legitimately putting in the post. Honestly, and you gotta wonder, it's got to be a little weird for Max because it's not exactly that MJF every day that he gets cheered by the masses.
Well, listen, I don't think the crowd really affects him. I don't think he hears the crowd. He might play to it. He might cater to it like he's doing right now. He's embracing it, right? But I don't think that affects a guy like MJF, specifically after all these years of being on top of a major promotion. So I'm not sure that that's going to affect him.
He just stole the glasses of a fan.
Oh, man. I mean...
Listen,
and good thing he's in the front row, because otherwise he'd be shit out of luck.
It's true. I'm going to be real with you, though, Dave. It's hard to say this, because as silly as it's going to sound. I was actually a little legitimately surprised by what Max did to Pat at the end of our 10th anniversary show. Yeah, listen, yes.
He's made a career out of that.
Yes, listen, Max is the douchebag. Check. Max has stabbed everybody who's ever known him in the back. Check. Max has turned his back on everybody who's ever shown him any appreciation and love. Check. But I have known Max since the day he was given the green light by Pat and his trainers at Creative Pro to start working the independents. In fact, I was working backstage in a company at the time that took a chance on Max right after his graduation. I've been there since the beginning. And since that very beginning, Max has always talked about Pat Buck, whether it's to other promoters, whether it's to other wrestlers, whether it's to young guys, about why Creative Pro is the place to go. He has always talked about Pat Buck with a level of reverence and respect that he has never talked about anybody with, even at the height of his career as AEW World Champion. He's talking about Pat Buck like that. So I was surprised.
I mean, look.
Cover my Buck!
For going that route, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if there's anybody on the WrestlePro roster who has touted Pat Buck more than I have, right? And I've seen him at his best. I've seen him at his worst. I've seen him bloodied and battered, and I've seen him on top. But right now, what you're seeing here, as both men are now trying to make their way back towards this match, what you're seeing here is Pat Buck's biggest test. It's not just a test of, can I get a win, right? It's a test of, I trained this guy. Can I take him down?
Right.
Can I kill what I created?
When he's at the top of his career, too.
Right.
It's not like this is MJF after a 20-year career when he's winding down, and it's like, hey, let's do a Bruno Zabisco for old time's sake. Right. This isn't that. Max is legitimately at the peak of his career right now.
Which is a scary thought to think about it, because if you think he's done anything, he hasn't scratched the surface yet. And now, as the AEW World Champion, in control at the moment, this is not your VFW. This is the Rahway Rec Center. Legends were made and broken here, okay? And some of the legends were made by Pat Buck.
A lot of them were made by Pat Buck. I mean, listen, whether you're watching AEW, whether you're watching your local wrestling company somewhere, whether you're going to an independent company somewhere, I can almost guarantee you 6 degrees of separation. You have met somebody that Pat Buck has trained.
I mean, look, there's nothing better back in the day to say, like, hey, I got the stamp of approval from Pat Buck.
That was a thing. That's a real thing, Dave. Like, there was something when all the stuff that I've been doing backstage, when I've been putting together talent for companies, right? There was nothing bigger.
Hold on. Pat going
up top.
He's going to the well here.
Legs are a little wobbly, though.
Yeah, you could tell. And you know what? That came from that back body drop on that ramp.
Yeah. You know, there was no higher seal of approval, Dave, than when a young talent came around and said, you asked them, hey, where'd you train? And they said, Creative Pro, under Pat Buck, under Brian Myers. That meant everything.
Another look
at
here,
that.
like you said, on the wobbly leg, but effective enough to slow the pace of this match down. But Max makes his way to his feet first.
You also got to wonder how much.
Hold on. What do we got here?
Figure four, maybe?
I don't think he's thinking figure four. He's thinking Broadway Ram. Ooh.
That's it,
whoopee cushion, huh?
There you go, right?
Shut up, doink.
Throw it back.
Here we go.
That's that OVW training right there.
Right there. Rip Rogers, shout out.
And
winding up.
Building it up. Nobody revs up the Rahway crowd like Pat Buck.
Oh!
But now we know where Max gets it from.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, you called it right there. Some of Max's best tactics are trained by him. It's just the way it is, man. This is exactly what you expected it to be. Teacher versus student. Who's got more in the arsenal?
I was going to mention, you do got to wonder how...
Look at this! I haven't seen that in a long time.
Pat keeping that locked in. Beautiful by Pat.
Cover count.
Now hooking the leg, too.
Trying to get for a little extra leverage there. Stephen Dumang right on the scene.
What I was trying to get at, though, is you got to wonder on on May 24th, which was literally a week ago, right? MJF was in a championship versus hair match against Darby Allin. You got to wonder how much his body is still hurting from that match.
Okay, but what we're about to see is the 19th page of the playbook. I was just going to say, I don't think I've ever seen him go backwards. Ever.
You got to pull out the stuff that he doesn't know you can pull
Whoa,
out.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Hate sake. Wait for that hate sake.
He was ready for it.
I mean, he's seen it every single night.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
What the hell?
That'll shift your
Cover.
spine. Buck kicking out there. Oh, my goodness. You talk about the back and the legs. Pat Buck has been worked over in this match. He's got to find that last gear as MJF now getting much-needed breath.
Short full powerbomb onto the knee of MJF right
and
into
the knee
spine.
don't give. And
Look
here
at
it is
this.
again.
Short fall right here. That gravitational wow, right there. That small space. The gravitational pull is so fast in that small space.
You can see the spine shifting.
Yeah. There's some chiropractor in Rahway who can get very rich tomorrow.
Something called Crowbar.
Right. But no, you got to think the toll that match against Darby Allin took on MJF. How much does he have right now in the tank a week later after that match? You know.
Well, listen. Oh, you know what's funny? That's the Pat Buck special.
There you go. That's the Pat Buck special.
I was alluding to. Wait, hold on. A damn tombstone. Whoa.
Buck now.
Oh, baby. No, he rolls through. Another roll through.
And again by MJF.
That is taking a lot out of both men.
And one more time.
Oh!
Pat!
Oh!
Spinning tombstone pile driver. Covered by Buck.
Whoa!
And the AEW World Champion kicks out.
You know, once upon a time, I saw that spinning tombstone take out the likes of Santana Jackson.
There you go. That's a throwback right there.
WrestlePro's this fun and equal money way back in the day. So here we are, 2026.
Can
Pat
he take
Buck.
out the AEW World Champion? And what a notch. What a notch in the belt that would be for Pat Buck. And what a notch that would be, negatively speaking, to the ego of one MJF. That you are the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and you walked in to a place that helped build you, and you lost to your trainer, a guy who isn't wrestling every day.
Yeah, well, listen, I hope everybody's getting a treat right now at home. If you're watching this on the old YouTube or Twitter or social media, use the hashtag #BetterThanYou. That's a then with a A, in case anybody didn't know what is going on here. Oh, my God.
No. Max, no.
Jesus Christ. Max.
Have some decency. Sweet Jesus. MJF just pile drove Pat Buck.
Pile drove. There's a tombstone.
Spiked him on the apron. Look at this right here. Drops him.
You want to talk about, they say it all the time. Oh, the hardest part of the ring. It's not a joke. There is no give there. And Buck's spine, neck needs to be checked on. Both men now.
And again, there's a level of elasticity. Look at this again, one more time.
Yeah, this is just too much.
And he spiked him for extra measure on that.
Yeah, there's a little pep in the step of MJF.
But he may have hurt his own knee on that. You see, the world champion now cradling that left knee in the ring.
Wow.
Oh, Buck.
Yeah, look at that.
I was going to say, there's a level of elasticity that comes with the pro wrestler's body when you're wrestling every day. And we've gone over it multiple times. Pat's not doing that every day right now. So you would think that elasticity is kind of eroding a little bit. It's not the same, but he is showing his body is responding just like it would when he was doing this week in and week out.
MJF now catering to that knee that he might have hurt. But leave it. Oh, isn't it? Pat said, nuh-uh. Bring it.
Keep going. Let's go.
Look at Pat's got a smile on his face.
Training's not over, young man.
Oh. Shot there by Buck.
Remember those days, Dave, when you thought training was done, you'd gone through all the workouts, all the exercises, you've reached your limit, and your trainer looks at you that night and says, "Now we got some more stuff to do."
Yeah, I mean, what a shot there again. MJF. They're now unloading on each other just to try to see what can get it done here in Rahway. And now I don't know what Buck is doing here. Oh, exposing a close fist there. The Ram doing his thing. Swing and a miss. Oh, God, right? Are you kidding me?
Third time he has gone to the eyes. And you got to wonder at what time is referee Dumaine going to step in and say something to him?
Probably not. There you go.
Shot to the ear, the side of the head.
Oh! Let's, state the obvious. I don't think referee Stephen Dumaine is going to let this one go away on disqualification. Oh! Holy hell!
Talk about a whirling dervish in the middle of the ring. Beautiful spin kick. I almost think that Pat might have gotten some pointers from Janai earlier tonight.
I was just going to say that. Holy hell, the educated feet of Buck as we
Look
take
at
another
this.
look. I mean, look at the rotation here. Hi-ya, hi-ya.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy. And look at the look on Max's face. He got his bell rung. Both men down.
This might be all he needs. He might be able to finally put this one away. If he can get up top, maybe hit a ram jam. Pat going for the cover off. That cover two.
Whoop.
Oh,
no.
Salt to the earth.
Oh, no.
Salt to the earth is locked in.
Right smack dead in the middle of the ring.
That's salt to the earth arm bar.
Buck's got nowhere to go. He's going to have no choice.
Roll through cover. Beautiful getting out of it by Pat Buck. And now Pat.
Look at this. He's got the half crab.
Single leg here. Wrench it back.
You imagine if MJF taps in the Rahway Rec Center.
So that's the same knee that he injured on the pile driver.
You want to talk about an ego?
Yeah.
That would be shattered.
Oh
yeah.
Back.
He can't hold on to it. He lost his grip there.
And now MJF trying to
Oh, no.
Again, salt of the earth.
No, that's he's tapping out. Buck is tapped out. No way.
Yes lock. That was the yes lock.
Yeah, that was not her. Oh, boy.
I thought that was his arm bar, his soul to the earth, but he twisted that arm a little differently. I couldn't catch him until the camera rotated. He beat him with a yes lock.
Pat Buck realized at that moment he had nowhere to go. It takes strength not only to just get to the ropes and try to break it up, but I don't think he thought he had anything left in the tank to get there.
Again, the very first time ever in professional wrestling history, in the illustrious history of our great sport, that a top champion of a major company.
Here we go,
yeah. Again, you can't see it great here.
Yes, you can.
But then when that camera zooms in there, you see the wrench of the arm is different from that arm bar.
And look, Pat's got nowhere to go. He's only got one arm to try to even make it to the end. And now reality is setting in on Pat Buck.
We have seen a million teacher versus students matchups in the history of our great sport, but for the first time ever, it happened here at the Rahway Rec Center. A major champion, a top champion of a major promotion, came back home and wrestled their trainer while they were champion. That has never happened in the history of our great sport, but it happened tonight here at WrestlePro.
And now Pat taking that long walk up the ramp, and now
what is Max doing? Max, the match is over. It's done.
Got him by the arm.
I don't know what is going on, but I don't trust this.
We've seen this play out before.
This happened in April.
Wow. All right.
A rare show of legitimate respect by MJF.
MJF giving the ring to Pat Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment. What a moment. Thank you, Pat. Thank you for everything you've built here at WrestlePro, the way that everybody has kept this legacy going, and that legacy continues with the man who is the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, MJF, and you see there in the crowd.
That is Lauren, his wife, kid in attendance to see this one. A special moment for the Rahway Ramp. Thank you to Pat Buck for everything he's done for this company and this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, for Pete Rosado, Dave Sturcio, I'll send it out. Good night, everyone.
There you go.